Hello, this is Tazlon. I am in my VK2801 for the Lighthouse After Actions Report number 23, this time in Mines from the South. As we started the film, you've already seen me ask people if they want to go hill. Got a couple responses to the positive, and this is going to be shaky because we only have one medium and two lights, and they have two lights with four mediums, including the Cromwell, which means they have a little bit more speed than we do. We have a bunch of TDs. They're a little bit more balanced on their composition. So I expect there's a good chance we're going to get to the hill and regret it. Because we may be out. We may be outnumbered here when we get there. But it's worth a shot. And we'll see what happens here as we go. I'm watching now real intently as I go who's coming this way with us. And I'm only seeing a Churchill, which is like, uh-oh, this could hurt, this could be painful, but too deep into it now to change. There's the MT-25. Oh, and they didn't really try for the hill. Awesome. Now my trouble is the Churchill didn't come this way. He said he was going to go to the hill, and he's like, he must have been joking. We have nobody closing off the entrance to the hill. The 12T and I are sitting up here. We're going to have to do our best to keep these people off the hill when they get here. This is not a good situation, people. There's nobody keeping these big tanks out. Jeez. This is like what do you do when you go to the hill and have no support whatsoever. This KV-85 is determined to kill the 12T, so I need to take advantage of that. I don't know what he's doing. Bye, KV-85. You should have paid attention to me, you fool. Now we got more people up on the hill. We finally have a couple heavies out there to close it off, but man, this was not good. I didn't even scratch them. It's a T-34. I switched to heat because usually I wipe out T-34s with heat. Bounced that one though. That's the trouble with heat. It's very temperamental. Here comes a KV-3. Good God. Got tanks all over the place. I wouldn't mind if they're little tanks. T-34 wasn't big, but the other ones were bigger than us. So I'm watching him. He's on the other side of the hill. Hey, I'm going to take a shot at this 152 while the KV-3's picking his nose over there. He's not paying attention to me. Oh well. Fire a warning shot across his bow, except I didn't want it to go across his bow and I didn't want it to be a warning shot. I wanted to hit him. I'm paying attention to the KV-3 and, well, I'm going to have to deal with him now. Here he comes behind me. I need to scoot around the hill. Use that mine as cover right there. Yay. This is not an ideal situation to be in when you're taking on a heavy like that. Oh, he's going to look the other way. Nice, dude. Thank you. Just ignore me all you want. I'm not really here. Oops. Now he thinks I am. He has a Tiger moving up on that side, so I'm going to pull in here. He's going to be looking at the Tiger. He's not looking at me, so I can just stay here and get a good shot. Now he turns his toward me, so I just back out. The Tiger hopefully is paying attention, pulls forward and kills him. This is called flankaboo. That's a perfect example of flankaboo. You shoot at his flank. When he points toward you, you back out. And then your teammate pulls forward. It's a way for both of you to get shots in, keep the enemy under constant fire, reducing his hit points while you don't take damage. See if I can pick off the Cromwell. I don't think I'll get a shot on him at the moment. The TDs are up on Sniper Hill there, so I don't really want to pull out at the moment. Okay, the Tiger's shooting at them, so I'm going to pull forward and hopefully they backed up to avoid getting shot, so that lets me sprint out here, get in this little gap, and maybe I can shoot the Cromwell. There he is. Ah, just a track. Oop, he's not moving. He's mine. Too late. You look too late, dude. Gotta pay attention to where you're getting shot at, Cromwell. Oh, like that. Time to go back the other way. I'm gonna go back up on the hill. Oh no, I'm not. 122.44 over there picking on our M12. That's a mismatch. Now he is turning around and headed back to the west, so I'll make a choice to go to the right, and hopefully I'm going to come right in behind him and take him out. The mini-map is such a wonderful tool. Look at this. Right behind him, he has no chance of winning this. He is gone. Now it's just the M12 and the 3006. I know where they're both at. M12 is about dead, I think. Yes. So, I'm already thinking this. I'm going to go up the hill and come down on top of his head and take him out. That's my plan. I'm going up the hill, come off the ledge, fall on him and shoot him and see if I can win the fight. If I die, no big deal. We got plenty of other tanks to take him out. This is purely for shits and grins here, guys. Here we go. Bonsai. Oh, slow attack. Kabam! You're out of there, and I stay alive. 4 kills. So I end up with 1,677 XP, 4 spots, 537 spotting damage, 4 kills, 1,651 damage. And since I rammed and shot instead of shot and ram, I didn't get a kamikaze on that. I should have done it the other way, and I got myself a medal. In the overall battle, I asked if anybody wanted to go to the hill. All I said was hill, the question mark. Got 2 positive responses, which is 2 more than you normally get. So I was like, cool, let's go. The Churchill said he was going to back us up, and he didn't. The Black Prince was way late to the party, so we ended up on the hill unopposed, but nobody behind us to block off the entrance. So we had to sit there at the entrance instead of going and spotting to the north. We had to stay at the entrance and try to slow any invaders down, which we didn't really do, but we were able to take care of them. I think all told 3 enemy tanks ended up on the hill, and as our heavies slowly got to where they needed to be, we were able to deal with all of them successfully. Got to play flank-a-boom on the KV-3 with the Tiger P. Good example of how it works. You're approaching the enemy tank from 2 different angles. He has to pick where he's going to point his turret and be defensive at, and whichever way he's pointed, you stay concealed. The other side, or behind cover, the other side pulls out and fires, as I did a couple times. When he turned his turret toward me, I just backed behind the hill, remained out of line of fire. The Tiger P pulled forward, got the kill. You can take down a tank way bigger than you doing that, especially if nobody comes to help them. You constantly just fire and pull out when they have their turret pointed the other way. It's called flank-a-boom, and it's a great way to work with another teammate to take down a bigger tank without taking any damage in return. And then from there, saw the activity over on the island. I didn't want to pull across the gap there with the TDs waiting up on Sniper Hill. But once the Tiger P engaged them and backed them up, I was able to sprint across the hole and then take out the Cromwell. I was going to go back toward the 3601, and I saw the 122, and you could tell from watching the mini-map that after he took out the Arty, he turned around and started going back to the east. And so that let me decide to, instead of going toward the center and come around him, I'm going to go toward the right and swing around the gap down here. And I ended up right on his butt. 2 shots, he's out of there. And then the last one was just, hey, I know he's right next to the hill, and I'm going to be able to fall down on him and shoot him and get the kill. I didn't know if I was going to kill him. I didn't know if I was going to die. We had enough tanks left to take him out if I did, so that was just for fun, and it worked out. I should have shot and rammed instead of ram and shot, but hey, oh well. It's just the kamikaze medal. From Mines, just having fun, getting a win. Happy hunting.